Hello everyone, my name is Jonah Memes and I'm here to tell you guys another story that actually happened today. Today I went to go take the Accuplacer test. If you guys don't know what this test is, it's a test that you take after you finish college, and I had to take this test to see if I could be in college English class. And it pissed me off, okay? So, we take it at this career academy, right? And this story is going to be a little bit shorter than the other one because I don't have to explain as much. But I'm pissed off at this and I just wanted to share. So, we take it at a career academy and we drive there. I'm the first one there, because I went a little bit early. And I get seated and I end up starting early as well because I was the first one there. And in this Accuplacer test, we were only allowed to take the writing portion of it, which means we have to write an essay within, 300 and 600 words. Now, I'll get into the rules, but first, you just have to write an essay, right? And they grade this essay based off of a 1 through 8 point scale. 8 being a perfect score, and 1 being actually 0 being a terrible score. Now, if you want to take the class, you have to get at least a 5. Now that's above average, it's a 5, and that's pretty good, right? So I was confident, I took this. No, well, not yet. Listen, there were 3 big rules that you had to follow. The rule number 1 being you have to put it between 300 and 600 words. So that means you can't be under 300 words and you can't be over 600 words. Rule number 2 is you have to agree with one of the points in your essay, because we get a prompt and we get a question on this essay. And on this essay, there's 2 sides. You have to agree with one, or that's all. You have to agree with one. That's rule number 2. And rule number 3 is you have 1 hour to take this test. So you have 1 hour to write the essay. Now, I was taking this test at the same time as my girlfriend was, and we both chose 10 o'clock in the morning, which just happened. Right now, it's 12:25, and we get there. She gets there late, first of all, okay? So she got there late, like around 20 minutes into the exam, and I'm taking it, I feel good about this test. I had an easy question. I'm not allowed to tell you what my question was. I had an easy question. I quoted Einstein. I'm quoting a bunch of big boys. I'm using big boy words. I'm using words like, I'm not saying big boy words like superiority. I'm using big words like plethora and whatever that other one. I have big words, I'm a big man. Anyways, I wrote my essay, it just flowed. I had 5 paragraphs, 6 sentences in each. I felt good about this. I was like, oh man, this is good. And I was doing bomb, okay? I went over my essay twice, and the first time I went over, I added even more. The second time, I made sure there were no grammatical errors or spelling mistakes. I want to make that clear. No grammatical errors or spelling mistakes. I felt good about this, right? So I was doing wonderful, okay? And, I'm around, 40 minutes into the test. I'm like, all right, this essay is amazing. I did so good on it. I was like, oh man, I'm so proud of this. So I click finish, and it takes 3 seconds. It goes, loading, here's your grade. I'm like, what? Hold up. It was graded by a robot, okay? So what? So apparently this test is graded by a robot. It took 3 seconds to grade my test, okay? I literally clicked finish. It graded freaking 5 paragraphs with 6 sentences in each one in 3 seconds, just like that. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I'm like, okay. What's my grade? Bro, I made a 5. You gotta be kidding me. A 5. And that's passing, but that's not good enough. You see, I thought I did an 8 or 7 or something amazing like that because of how good my essay was. I was doing amazing. I thought I did amazing, and I get a barely passing grade. Are you kidding me? And in the description it said all of this was limited. I'm like, are you kidding me? I wrote 450 something words. Okay, right in the middle of 300 and 600. I made very good points, used good vocabulary, no mistakes or anything. And I made a 5, okay? This is the stupidest thing ever. I was so mad. I was like, are you kidding me? I was doing so good. So on the car ride home, I'm telling my dad, I'm like, this is bullcrap, you know? I promise you, I wrote such a good essay, and I'm not exaggerating either. I think it's the fact that it was graded by a robot, and it took 3 seconds to grade my test, just like that. Alright, so Elena's still taking the test, and she got there late. And I'm like, okay, you know, I'm worried about Elena because I'm like, oh gosh, you know, it's graded by a robot. I don't know if she's gonna do good. And freaking, I end up getting home. I text Elena, text me when you're done, you know. An hour and freaking 20 minutes goes by. I'm like, she should be done by now, you know. It's past the time limit and she hasn't texted me. So I'm like, all right, that's kind of weird. Well, you know, like 10 minutes later, I get a call, and it's Elena. And I was like, oh, snap, she finished past the time, right? I answer the call, and she goes, what'd you make? I go, I made a 5. She goes, oh, that's really good. I was like, she goes, I made an 8. An 8? What? What? An 8? You made an 8? Are you kidding me? How in the world did you make the perfect score on this test? She tells me, I wrote 854 words. That breaks rule number 1. I finished in an hour and 20 minutes. That breaks rule number 3. And I didn't agree with both points and instead made my own? That breaks rule number 2! She broke all of the rules and she made a perfect score! I don't know. Are you kidding me? This test is some doo-doo. Not only was it graded by a robot, but she made a perfect score! No, the robot! It's so dumb. If it was graded by a human, I would have made. Whoa! And the fact that she made a perfect score, and whenever I answered the call, she goes, Ma'am, I'm making a story. I'm making a video. Can I make the video, please? Ma'am, but I'm in the middle of a video. I'm gonna finish now, okay? Anyways, she made a perfect score. It was so freaking stupid. If it was graded by a human, I guarantee you I would have made like a 7 or an 8. That's how confident I was in my essay. It was structured well. I quoted people, used big boy words. I can't tell you what my question was, but it was an easy one. And I made such good points. I made sure to do my very best, and I did my best and made a 5. It was so stupid. Elena's thinking, I answered the question. What'd you make? I made a 5. That's ridiculous. You made a perfect score. What are you talking about? No, it makes me so mad that this test and a bunch of people are looking for me outside, but it doesn't matter. Listen, it's so stupid. I swear to God, whoever made the Accuplacer test, you are mentally ill to have this be graded by a robot. My essay took 3 seconds. It was that quick, just a pop. Your grade is a 5. What? What? Are you... It makes me so mad that she got a perfect score by breaking the 3 rules. And I cannot stress this enough. The rules were, don't do the words too much. You have to agree with one of the points, or you have an hour time limit, and she broke them all and gets a perfect score and pisses me off. God dang it! It's so stupid. It's so dumb. I'm happy that I'm passed, but the fact that it's graded by a robot, are you kidding me, man? Like, anyways, here's my paper. It's so retarded. I swear to God. Under organization and structure, your response demonstrates limited organization of ideas. Bruh! Development and support. Your response has limited support for your ideas. Sentence variety and style. Your response shows inconsistent control of sentence variety, word choice, and flow of thought. Like I'm some idiot that doesn't know how to write. Mechanical conventions. Your response shows limited control of mechanical conventions such as grammar, spelling, and punctuation. I went over it twice, bruh. Critical thinking. Your response shows limited clarity and complexity of thought. Bruh, I'm not a monkey, okay? I can think, bruh. I quoted Einstein on this using them big boy vocab. Purpose and focus. Your response does not fully communicate purpose. Bruh, on this freaking essay, I wrote undeniably made sure to get my point across. And focus may be inconsistent like I'm some idiot who doesn't know what he's writing. Are you kidding me? And Elena broke 3 rows. There were only 3. And she gets a perfect score? Are you out of your mind? This is so idiotic. And yes, I passed, but passing isn't good enough yet. I hate this. I literally hate this. Accupacer takers, beware. This test is mega retarded. Anyways, thank you for the support on Story Times. The next one will be probably about a certain teacher of mine who shoved their bachelor's degree in my face, but that's okay. Anyways, I hate this test. I wish everyone the best of luck who is taking this test. And don't forget it's graded by a robot. And I'll peace out, everyone. See you guys in the next video. I hate this so much.